It was late Tuesday night. I was awake and not with things necessarily negative weighing on me, but I was mostly just struggling with my approach to a few things in life. And a lot of it concerned the thoughts I've been entertaining about my writing. And after spending a marvelous morning in a session in Everett, Washington, with some Holy Spirit buddies of mine last Sunday, sharing with them some of the insights that I've been kind of having cascade over me over the last few weeks or so. I emerged from that meeting with a genuine sense of expectancy that something very big was new, was on the horizon. Uh, my friend Rand calls it a regenesis, a reconnecting of old and new. But as I sat there Tuesday night with my laptop, I sat right here actually with my laptop on my lap in front of me, my constant companion of late to in capturing my thoughts and emotions, I felt a kinship with the blankness of the page in front of me. Uh, Elusive thoughts swirled in the air around me. Notes that I'd been assembling on different topics barked at me like noisy street curs uh, uh, from piles and post-its strewn around my chair. But coherent and definite purpose and direction wandered out in front of me, uh, like in a sandstorm, sort of like in obscurity. And I could make out forms of the thoughts at times, but then a swirl would come in and engulf them. And once again, I was staring at a wordless white wall, you know. And then, as the nature of my scatterness is, I heard a soft beep from the bowels of my whirring machine, my writing machine, and announcing the incoming message from my ever-present cyberhood, Facebook. And despite the dozens of writing tips that I've devoured over the years about removing distractions from my workspace, I still struggle with that one. And I continue to deceive myself uh, that the connectedness with my invisible friends might well be the source of my next great idea or my next breakthrough. Um, this night, the message was from a very dear lady friend of mine on her own timeline. And she was too suffering from an insomniac fugue, is what I call it. The pair of us are like two dark ships searching for a lighthouse on an uneasy ocean. But her post was brief and to the point, and it read something like this. I have it written down here. It said, "It is 12:40 a.m. and I cannot sleep. Uh, there are no words to describe how it feels when the Holy Spirit is so near to you that total peace engulfs you in a bath so precious that you never want it moment to end. I'm going to minister to someone tonight, but I do not know who yet. Stand by." And so, it's as if my fingers were charged with lightning. I immediately responded with, "Fire when ready." And she then messaged me privately back and said, "Is it you then?" And then I wrote back and I said, "I'm always open for ministry. Be kind, though." And then I said, no, be whatever God tells you to be. So she said she would be back shortly, and her next words were these. She said, "I see you," I'll read them again so I get them right. "I see you in a waiting room. I see you are in waiting for a breakthrough on some things, and it will happen, but it will be totally different than how you have pictured it. But it will come in the perfect time. There is still some learning process to take place, so I believe God is saying enjoy the journey until a light clicks on, and it will very much surprise you." Okay, Father, I'm listening. Let the regenesis begin. Let the breakthroughs come. And, oh yeah, make me sharp enough to know when they do. Grace and peace.